She said that the class is at midnight.
And also when she was narrating, well, that's what I'm saying. I think it was maybe for that particular assignment, not for the
Deion
entire
Cole
thing.
even said something about being the adjunct professor for the 12 a.m. to 4 a.m. shift or whatever schedule, and he made a joke about how the people in here are like hookers and whatever. I mean, so it was a whole thing. But it wasn't like just this one little isolated comment. There was a whole thing to let you know that this is happening in the dead ass midnight, which made no sense at all. And then also, it doesn't make sense that hookers are in the class because that's the time the hookers should be at work. So
you take umbrage with that joke.
Right.
No, that was a bad joke. It didn't make sense.
But in the next episode, the class that they had was in the daytime. So that's why I'm saying that's why I'm saying that I would have to go back and rewatch it because of the episode that I seen.
You can go back and watch all you want, but I'm telling you what happened. What I saw.
And what I saw in the episode was that the class was in the daytime. So that episode, what you're talking about, I would have to go back and rewatch that to see exactly what happened.
Established that you have to go back and watch it.
But also, when she was narrating, she wasn't narrating past tense. She was giving you her opinion on what she was doing. It was like she would do something and then she would talk about it. So I'm not exactly even sure on that. She wasn't like...
I need to see this myself.
Yeah, you got to watch it. You got to watch it.
Please watch it. That's your assignment to watch it and come back. And then we will see why her and I have issues communicating. Okay. Because this is the perfect example. She clearly is talking in the past tense.
I can't wait to see this now. I can't wait. You know what this is like when Celie finally gets all those letters from Africa from her sister.
Here we go.
And she is imagining. And she's sitting in church and thinking about elephants and giraffes.
So I tell you one show that you're going to want to watch, though, The Chi.
Oh, absolutely. I'm going to watch The Chi. And my friend Amro's on that. He was just in town for the premiere of that.
Yes.
Now, The Chi was the shit.
Yeah, I still haven't seen it, but it is definitely a top of my list.
It just debuted yesterday.
Yeah, my friend Amro was in town for the premiere because he's on it.
And that is a good show. That is a good show. That pilot episode had me. Now I'm in with that. They got me.
Well, all you got to do is call it The Chi to get me and to at least
Of course. Of course, exactly.
That storyline had me. I was like, I'm on. Yeah. I'm on this.
So, yeah, that is good writing, it's good acting, great storyline. And they did something that I think is a little tricky to do because a lot of times coming of age tales, which it actually is. It is a coming of age tale. And I've even made jokes, I think, on this show about coming of age is a cold word for ain't shit happening in it or whatever. Because a lot of times it's not. It's just it's like somebody's following somebody around with a handy cam and they just living their life and you just watching and it's like what the fuck? It's like why?
I think every coming of age story is either about somebody beating up the bully for the first time or getting some dick or pussy for the first time.
Yeah, and this is like none of that and all of that. So, and it's just so much more is good. It's got people that you recognize, people that you don't recognize. It's very good. Trust me, go and check it out. You will like The Chi. The Chi. Unless they just fall way far from their pilot episode, this is a winner. So Showtime, they got me with this one.
All right, Showtime.
So,
all right.
I
don't have Showtime, but I'm going to have to get that.
Good Showtime anywhere.
Your Christmas present.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, you can watch it on there. Okay, so now we are going to get into...
yeah. One of my favorite. Oh.
I was about to say Dejan's broke-ass hacks, but Dejan's dating do's and don'ts. Please forgive the rough edit. I'm still working on it. By next week, I'll have it.
I like
out.
that.
So, thanks to Pip Lily for that. I was like drawing a blank.
That's
like,
awesome.
I need some help.
I like it.
Love and Mary J. Blige.
I was about to say, love me some Mary J. She's the queen. So, well, hello, everybody. Hello, world. It's your girl, Dejan Monique, and I am your dating guru. I'm going to be giving y'all all the advice on y'all dating life and all that good stuff. So, if you guys heard my last segment, it was all about internet dating. But this week, I'm going to be talking about the infamous side chicks. Yes, you can't live with them, and your man probably can't live without them. But I digress. Today, I'm going to be telling you guys how to become a successful side chick.
Whoa.
Now, I'm going to say this disclaimer straight up. I'm not a side chick. I don't 100% well, whatever. I don't gotta be a side. I'm a main. All this right here, this is main course. Ain't no sides.
Okay.
So, but I can't lie that side chicks are winning nowadays. You got your Alicia Keyses and the list goes on and on and on and on. So I have to give my people some insight on how these side chicks are thinking. So I went to a side chick and asked her personally.
Really?
And she's won. Wow. She's now married.
So this is fresh off the
side. Off the side
chick streets.
Hello, she turned the plate all the way around.
I like this. I'm in.
So I'm going to tell you guys how to be a successful side chick, okay?
All right.
So
let's do this.
The first thing you have to do to be a successful side chick is know your role. Don't be calling all the time, asking why there's not more time for you. You already know. The man's with his family. Don't be fucking up the family time.
Oh, hell yes.
And definitely don't contact the main spouse. Stay in your place.
The main spouse? What you mean, the spouse?
Right.
Or the main chick.
The main chick. The main person. Right. Don't contact the main. Stay in your lane. All right. Number 2, if you want to be successful in this game, think about the long run. Become an asset. It's harder to be dropped when you're valuable. All right. So don't be a burden. Don't be needy. Don't be calling all the time, asking, can you have this? Can you have that? Don't be needy. Make yourself valuable. Become an asset. Find ways to grow with that person, okay? You grow with that person, and that person can see you in the future. And that's what you want when you're a side chick, right? And the last thing, and the last but not least thing, some side chicks or side spouses may find this hard. Some may find this very easy. But you have to love the other person more than the main spouse. So you have to outlove that main spouse. You have to be extra submissive, extra sensitive, but also remember your value too. So stand in your word, stand in your strength, know your worth also, so he can know that you're serious and know that, know where you stand too. But be extra submissive, and you have to overlove that other person, especially if you're trying to take the main spouse's place. So, yeah. So those are my 3 things. Now, this is not, thank you. And this is not only for side chicks. If you are in a monogamous relationship, keep these things in mind right here, because this can help you ward off some side chicks, okay? If you doing all 3 things on the list, then can't no side chick do all 3 things on the list, because you already got that covered. So think about that while you guys are out there in your street. This is my tip for the week. Everybody go out there, love yourself, and love one another.
Good shit.
Thank you.
Wow.
I'm thinking that side chick might make a good guest on the show.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, she can come. She loves to talk about it.
Oh, hell yeah.
She loves to talk about it.
More submissive?
I don't want to say that she probably more submissive.
Oh, my God. I'm sorry, no.
That's why the number 3 one. That's what I say. It's easy for some, and that's the hardest thing for some, and the hardest thing for others.
It cannot be for me.
Exactly. It's not for me.
Be for me.
I talk too much. My mouth get me in too much trouble. I can't be a side chick. Just for real. It's just real life.
A few stolen moments is all that we share. That's as close as I want to be to being a
Wasn't
side
there some side pieces on Color Purple?
It's so funny you say that. Everybody was a side piece in The Color Purple because that's the way they treated women.
Yeah, this passed around back then.
This the woman should have been your mama, mammy.
Okay, now we're going to go ahead and get into our mail. Okay, so we have some voicemail from BTG.
Oh, Baylor.
That's right, Mr. Baylor the Great. Happy New Year, brother. For his first voicemail of the year. Again, brother, I apologize for that one that you sent in a couple weeks ago that I lost. I don't know how I did that. Google sometimes, you know how Google Mail is with the replies and all that stuff and the sub-replies. Sometimes that stuff gets hard to track when there's so many. I was saving like all his emails, and I don't know how, but somehow I lost it. But I apologize again, sir, but I got you this week. And here we go.
Shiznit Show, it's your boy BTG, Dino Red. Me and the fellas
Hold up. Did he say Daniel fast?
That's what I heard.
That's okay. I never heard of that. So
Okay.
Maybe you just
wondering
sit
if
in
I
a
heard
lion den.
I hope he explains what a Daniel fast is. I have never heard of that before. All right, BTG.
Solid group, but I'm hungry. What you got over there? Stick with it though. We do 21 days, and like, I ain't gonna even lie. My strategy is just to lay down and just think about life. I'm hungry, Pip, I'm hungry. Google that. Google I'm hungry, and you gonna see my face. Sad. Anyhow, it's 2018, people. I'm not really big on resolutions and shit like that because it ain't nothing but a beautiful lie. I just want to say, just make this year better than last year.
Right.
That just sounds good, is the way I said it. So,
He's so hungry, he can't think straight.
2018, we went through a lot in 2017, personally and just in the world in general, mass shootings and sexual assault cases and allegations, all kind of stuff, man. Like, it's crazy. So 2018, let's hope that we could just, I'm waiting on some TV shows to come back, Power and Secure.
Oh,
Can't wait
yes.
for those to come back. Snowfall. Yeah, the good shit. You know what I mean? So, it's 2018. It's your boy BTG. I'm still running for president. Hopefully I can get up in there if y'all vote for me. And yeah, man, let's get that thing going. I gotta stop by and make a visit and be on the show. I'm going to make sure some way, somehow I do that.
All right.
I have a busy life because my wife controls everything.
All right, BTG. Thanks for that, brother. And Happy New Year to you. And thanks again for writing in.
And also, just for our listeners, the Daniel fast is a spiritually motivated diet based on the biblical book of Daniel and commonly refers to a 10 or 21-day abstinence from food declared unclean by God in the laws of Moses.
Thank you.
There you
all
go.
right. That's what the Daniel fast is. Now we know. I had never heard that before because he just said it like everybody knows that, like he was talking about the lemonade cleanse or some shit, the master cleanse or something. I'm like, what? Daniel?
Right, and you can't eat sugar, you can't drink alcohol, meat and animal products, including eggs.
I remember the story from the Bible.
Deep fried foods, caffeine, refined and processed foods, all solid fats, leavening breads,
Because
yeast,
Daniel,
baking soda.
Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they wouldn't eat what their captors were eating. They had to stay kosher.
Yeah.
I think you're mixing up stories.
Well,
The Hebrew boys and Daniel and Lions Den, two different stories.
no, they're at the same time. They was part of that diet, right? And weren't they in captivity at the same time? Yeah,
please
it's in the
test
book of Daniel that you find the story of Shadrach,
Daniel
Meshach,
1 and 12, which states,
Abednego.
please test your servants for 10 days and let them give us vegetables to eat and water to drink. I don't know. No. I don't know. So a pastor needs to write in and let us know.
Pastor.
All right.
Like Suge's daddy in The Color Purple. He was a pastor. See, daddy, even sinners have soul.
I hope you guys get this shit out your system because I ain't trying to hear nothing about no goddamn Color Purple next week.
I'm so excited to hear what it's going to be next week.
Maybe God is trying to tell you something.
You see what I'm saying? I read the book and seen the movie. I'm excited for this.
I'm about to cut off his mic.
Speak, Lord. Speak to me.
All right, y'all. So that brings another episode. Oh, before we go, I want to say shout out to Jason and Mindy for they started their live broadcast this past Friday.
Awesome.
And I'm
Yay.
very
Welcome
disappointed that I didn't get a chance to listen to it. I was planning on listening to it, and I did not get to it until they were done.
It's like an afternoon our time, yeah?
Yeah, it's 3:30. Well, it's the same time. We're on the same coast. They're
That's why I said it's an afternoon our time. But it's, I mean, it's
3:30 to 5.
Yeah.
3:30 to 5. So I missed it. But I'm gonna try to catch it this Friday though. I'm wondering, Jason, if you're listening, are you going to throw? I would just record that and then make that a podcast as well. Offer that up since you're already doing it. Just go ahead and record it and.
We did that. We did that
up
with my other podcast.
Yeah, but that's like what we're doing right now.
Yeah,
we're live. We're recording it. It's going to be a podcast, but it's also live. So you might as well, kill two birds with one stone.
Yes.
So, but anyway, shout out to you guys and Happy New Year. to our favorite Crosstown podcast.
And speaking of live, we want to shout out all of our listeners out there that's listening right now. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to our show. We love y'all.